the new Messianic Jewish agenda. It's not really new, to tell you the truth. It's just newly rediscovered. It's something that's found in the warp and woof of the scriptures. You can find it in Torah, you can find it in the prophets, you can find it all throughout our scriptures. But Ezekiel the prophet, writing in the 6th century BCE, Ezekiel summarizes it very nicely for us in the 37th chapter of his writings. And I'm reading here from the Jewish Publication Society translation of the scriptures. And I'd like to trace with you these 7 aspects of the fullness of Israel as described by Ezekiel the prophet. Beginning in verse 21 of Ezekiel 37, he says this, Ko Amar Adonai Elohim, thus says the Lord God, I am going to take the Israelite people from among the nations they have gone to, and gather them from every quarter, and bring them to their own land. So first thing is that God is up to bringing the Jewish people back to the land. All of you watching this know that the Jewish people were scattered all over the world for 2,000 years. Most people had given up any hope that the Jews would ever be a nation again. And in fact, there was a doctrine popularized by St. Augustine of Hippo that the Jews were a cursed people, cursed to wander the face of the earth as a sign of what happens to a people who reject the Messiah. That wandering Jew myth has been with us a long time, and people thought the Jews were condemned to have no nation. But then, in 1948, all of that changed. The Jewish people came back to the land, and our people have been coming back to the land ever since, and God says that at the end of the ages, He's going to bring the Jewish people back to the land from wherever they have gone. He even specifies through Jeremiah the prophet, He's going to bring them from the north country, the Jews from the north country, and it will no longer be said that the Lord lives who brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord lives who brought them out of the north country and all the nations where He scattered them. The north countries, for instance, the former Soviet Union. I remember a day when if one Jew got out of the former Soviet Union, it was front page news. Now, 20% of the Jews in Israel are from the former Soviet Union. God is doing a good job of regathering. But Ezekiel tells us there's more. First, there's regathering to the land. Secondly, in verse 22, he says, I will make them a single nation in the land, on the hills of Israel, and one king shall be king of them all. Never again shall they be 2 nations, and never again shall they be divided into 2 kingdoms. The second thing God is up to is in constructing Jewish unity, bringing the Jewish people to unity as a people. There'll come a day when we're no longer divided in our polarization against one another. We'll recognize that we are indeed Am Echad, and that unity will be a rich reality among all Jews. So first, there's Aliyah. Secondly, there's Achdut, there's unity. Verse 23, he goes on to say, nor shall they ever again defile themselves by their fetishes and their abhorrent things, and by their other transgressions. I will save them in all their settlements where they have sinned, and I will cleanse them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God. This is talking about spiritual renewal, that God is up to regathering the Jewish people, unifying us, and renewing us spiritually by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh.